Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm Blitz5 and this is my buddy Tom, also known by the gamer tag Kairu, and this is our experience going to the League of Legends 2015 North American Finals at Madison Square Garden. Because I live so close to the city, we were able to take the train into Penn Station, which was pretty awesome. For all you that aren't familiar with Penn Station, it's basically one of the most famous transit hubs in the city where people from New Jersey and New York go into by train, and then there's subway stations that you can get around the city with. And then also it's super famous because Madison Square Garden, the arena, is located above Penn Station. So basically this is me and Tom getting onto the train. We wanted to take as many pictures and videos as we could so we could post this on YouTube later and share the entire event. The event was 2 days and me and Tom went to both days, so you're going to be seeing pictures and videos from both days combined. So day one was actually the third place match, and then day two was the finals match, CLG versus TSM, which you should know if you're watching this video. And this is Tom and I getting off the train. If you recognize that the train looked a little different, it was. We actually had to change trains to get into the terminal. And once you arrive, you're underground. So you'll see we have to walk through this corridor and then take the escalator up to the main station. So Penn Station, Madison Square Garden, is located in Midtown Manhattan, it's called. So that's around like 34th Street. And then this is the main level here. You can see we're going to walk up the stairs. This is actually one of the main exits or entrances into Penn Station. And then now we're into the city, and you'll see here in a second that we make a left, and you can see that Madison Square Garden is the big sign, and it's located above the station, which is pretty cool. And obviously even more awesome seeing the League of Legends sign there. Everything, it was so sweet seeing that, and everybody here, huge fan of League of Legends. Everybody like attending the event, you know, saw some people doing some cosplay, and then actually here on the side we saw GBay99, which was pretty cool. I didn't recognize him at first, so once me and Tom, you know, got our bearings, we made sure we had everything. We turned around, we're like, oh, that's GBay. So we're like, hey dude, what's up? So I got a picture with him, and then so did Tom, and it was pretty cool because I had actually reached out to him on Twitter and Reddit, and he responded to me back saying that I wanted to meet him and like see if he was doing a fan meetup, and I gave him some suggestions about where to eat in the city. So that was pretty cool, and he had remembered me because he responded. Then I got to meet Black and Noel, which was awesome. This was such a cool event because so many people, Hotshot GG, were just kind of standing around the building, like YouTubers, players, ex-players, coaches. So it was really cool. We got to talk to Hotshot GG for a little while about League of Legends and Halo. So it was just a really cool experience. And then once you got into the arena, before we got our tickets, this is what it looked like. I mean, before they scanned our tickets, it was super crowded. Everyone's there holding up signs. And then actually some chants broke out as they started accepting everybody's tickets and letting everybody into the arena. So I'll play that for you guys now. Okay, so if you had 4 seats, this was the concession area you had access to, which is the Delta Sky 360 Club. So I'm sure during a Madison Square Garden, like a real event where you're paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for seats, this would be very like premium access area, but Riot Games kind of just made everything the same. They didn't have everything open. They were just serving like hot dogs, beer, and water, which was cool. Fine with me. Doesn't take much to please us gamers. So actually here on the left, you could see where these people are sitting, where this like guardrail is. That's where we sat during day one. It's technically considered the floor, but it was kind of like this makeshift section in between the floor and the first floor, which is pretty cool. But you could see day two, our seats were really close. We were only 8 rows behind, which is awesome. For anyone who thinks like getting floor isn't worth it, it totally is. It was so much easier to see the screen. The main screen was way more clear than the other screen, and it just made the experience that much better. This made the overall trip for me and Tom sitting this close. It was just amazing. I think in a second here I do a panoramic view. Which is even cooler is that we showed up early to the event, and the EU finals went to a game 5, so they actually delayed the start of the TSM CLG match for this to finish, which was so cool because we basically got a bonus event, and I'm going to play a clip for you guys in a second here.
Amazing! They won't find him! Niels is still running for his life! Inhibitor's going to drop! The Undertow's killing the minions! And Fnatic, they've got a massive advantage in the final game of summer! It looks so good for OJ.
As you heard the announcer say there, Fnatic took a massive advantage, and that enabled them to win Game 5 and take the 2015 European Championship. It was really cool. The crowd was so hyped. You know, you could see how much energy is in the crowd. Every time a big play happened, the crowd just erupted. The arena went nuts. It was really awesome. And then here, Rivington III came out. This is pretty cool. They presented Rush with the 2015 North American MVP award, which is pretty sweet. They came out and did a little interview segment with him, which I thought was pretty interesting. And now on to the main event. This is the introduction to CLG versus TSM. Such a big rivalry between the two teams. They're the two oldest teams in League of Legends competitive history. So check out this intro. I hope you guys enjoy it. It was really awesome being there for it.
In the top lane.
So there you have it. This is basically the end of our experience watching League of Legends at Madison Square Garden. I didn't want to take any videos of the final match and be looking down at my phone and missing the action. I really wanted to take in the overall experience and be in the moment. So I figured I'd follow up with some pictures of the event. This is the casters from day 2 during the finals. So we have Kobe, Jat, and Rivington from left to right, which is awesome. Then we have my favorite picture from the event. This is the Jumbotron, the screen, and the players below in the crowd. Just a really cool picture that I put on Instagram. Ended up coming out really well. Then this is a zoomed in picture of the Jumbotron, Madison Square Garden on day 1. So this is Team Liquid versus Team Impulse. I like the colors there, just a cool picture. Then this is the screen from our seats during day 2 during the finals. It was just really easy to see all the statistics and the kill death ratios and everything like that. It was really easy to see. Then obviously we have our 2015 North American final winners, the champion CLG. Awesome for them. I was rooting for them. I had a hard time rooting between CLG and TSM because I like both of them, but obviously I wanted to see Double Lift win, and this was cool with obviously Dash interviewing them at the end, and the championship trophy in the middle there was really cool. And then this is a selfie that me and Tom took right before the match started. It was just really awesome going there with Tom. He came down for the weekend, one of my best friends, obviously is my best friend. Growing up, we always did a lot of gaming together, so it was just a really cool moment for us to be here. We played Halo together. He did a lot of competitive MLG, so it was just really cool having us two together. Some of my other friends were there, but we weren't sitting together. So overall, it was just one of the best experiences I've ever had, for sure. It sounds weird to say that because it's just a gaming thing, but definitely up there for me. It's just really cool to see League of Legends, at Madison Square Garden. It really kind of shows where gaming is going and just like how big the industry is, and I think a lot of people still underestimate it, but us gamers know that it's really big, and it just makes me proud to be a big fan of gaming. And I really enjoy League of Legends and Riot Games, and they do a really good job making the LCS and this stuff so serious that it's actually at Madison Square Garden. So this is just a big step for everything. I really appreciate that, even though they're a company trying to make money off us as customers, that they would put in the time and the effort and the money to put on a show like this and really kind of make esports legitimate. So thanks to Riot Games. Really happy that I got to meet some YouTubers. Really awesome meeting G-Bay, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to throw it out with the championship, the CLG team winning, and everybody going nuts. This video is pretty cool, so I'll throw it out to that. Thanks for watching. Blitz5, I'm out.
Composition, they stepped up the pressure and they executed time and time again when against TSM. They fought early and often, and they don't drop a single game throughout the playoffs. Absolutely crazy. Rio, Counterlogic Gaming over to Team Solo Mid. Counterlogic Gaming is the 2015 North American Summer Split Champion. Something they have wanted for so long. You know what? It's something the fans wanted for a long time as well. So I'm sure they're happy to give it to them. Just going back throughout LCS history, all the time that CLG has been hyped up going into the playoffs and then just falling flat on their face. You almost never thought this moment would come. But it just happened. 3-0 against TSM.
And it was equal contributions from every single member on the team.
A lot of hard work you guys put in to get here today. Every split would start to drown out towards the end. This one starts